Super Frank! Super!
I just want to say, we've been here a long time waiting to win this thing, and it was the most amazing night of all of our careers, and we're just so pleased to come back here and celebrate with all our fans. It's been amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing. The best club in the world. Easy.
Champions League, you're having it off! 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 Unlucky Tottenham!
We've waited 8 years for this trophy. Today we deserve it. In front of you guys, you've been fantastic all season. For the last 20, 30 years, you deserve this, everyone. Thank you, thank you. We love you guys, Chelsea's our club and we deserve this.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a song from Paulo Ferreira.
Thank you for all support. We love you guys. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea.
Ladies and gentlemen, our January signing, Gary Cahill.
Bounce in a minute. We're gonna bounce in a minute. Bounce in a minute. We're gonna bounce in a minute. Bounce in a minute. We're gonna bounce in a minute. Bounce in a minute.
And the good news is the British economy has just improved due to the sales of celery.
Ladies and gentlemen, this could not be possible without one man, Roman Abramovich. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
So the buses are making their way away from Eelbrook Common. Clive, how is that for you?
I just can't believe it, Gigi. I mean, that is incredible, absolutely incredible. Goosebumps, everything. You know, it's just the emotion is wonderful. I think for this football club to be in this position after many years, you know, it's just a wonderful occasion, a savoury day that all these fans can enjoy. We can enjoy as well, because you just feel so much part of it. And what the things have been said on the bus, they've involved us. That's made us feel so much closer to the players. It's brilliant. There's
a wonderful sight of the fans making their way up New Kings Road following the buses. I think there's about 4 deep in security, and we're seeing Branislav Ivanovic looking down at the fans around him. But it's wonderful. It's almost like the Pied Piper, Frank. The fans are following those buses as far as they can go.
Exactly. Incredible scenes. There's certain things. I've been here as a player, an ex-player, and as a supporter since the age. I remember the first game I ever came and watched. I was 9 years of age. I remember the first game I ever played, and I will definitely remember this and cherish this as well, as much as a supporter of this football club. And these boys will cherish this and never ever forget it. Can never be taken away from them.
You were singing and you were dancing on the stage up here. Our stage was rocking thanks to you, Frank.
He thought he was still in that club last night.
Unbelievable scenes, you know. We got, you know, the waves off a few of the lads that recognise us up here, and you know, it just makes you feel like part of it. And you know, you're just so happy for all the people involved. You're just buzzing with the whole thing. Unbelievable.
It was a great shot we just had of Michael Essien, and they joked at sort of throwing him off the top of the bus. He was worried for a split second, and the fans were delighted. They were ready to receive him and grab him, and it's just a wonderful day, and seeing the players up there, everybody. Fernando Torres is giving us a little bit of a song there, Clive.
I know, amazing, wasn't it? And,
yeah.
You know, I think the nice thing was, you know, they passed the microphone around and they all wanted to be part of it. You know, 1 or 2 of them obviously don't speak the best of English, but they still wanted to have something to say in their own tongue. So, you know, they're all part of it. We feel part of it, and it's just been a wonderful occasion.
Well, exactly. The 3 of us were in such a hurry to get to the front of this stage to show our appreciation for the players. We were just out of there, and we've just seen Eddie Newton at the front there, and what's going to be going through. He can't still be cool, calm and relaxed at this moment, can he, Frank?
No, the job's been done. Whatever they set out to do, you know, all the backroom staff, the coolness, keeping the cards close to their chest when they pick teams, changing teams about. It's all done with now. It's all about enjoying it. Reflection on what the season is, what they brought to this season, to the football club, and quicker rather than later. Would like to know who the next manager's going to be. I think that's the next objective that needs to be sorted out, so we can make plans to move forward.
We certainly can, but wonderful. John Terry saying a few words, Frank Lampard. A lot of the players just wanted to start a song and get everyone going, but it was nice to hear Frank Lampard and John Terry just say a few words to the fans and show their appreciation for the support that they've had through thick and through thin. Yeah,
I mean, for those 2, we've already said it, they've been here a long time. Their love of the club is most definitely there. You know, you can never take that away from them. They obviously want to adhere themselves to the fans time and time again on the field as players, but when you see them in that relaxed mode, that's lovely to see. Also, I must say, we must give a mention to the owner as well. Yeah. He was at the front of that bus when they were all standing up around him, very quiet, very relaxed, typical of Roman, if we can say that. But to see John Terry give him a huge pat on the back, and the fans to appreciate him as well.
And it was nice just looking through that bus. I could see Toddy Kane, and we were so happy that Todd was part of the 28 that travelled out to Munich. Then you've got Gary Cahill. We've talked about his story, coming from Bolton, now lifting the Champions League trophy at the end of the season. There are so many different stories looking around the people on that bus.
Yeah, great stories, you know, through the young and the older players in the team. Everybody's just, you know, reflecting on the game and what we've achieved, and, you know, enjoying it, you know, from Didier, one of the senior players, Frank, John Terry, a lot of them, right down to the young boys, like you said, Toddy Kane and that. Just get them to be a part of it, feel what it's like, because it gives you the hunger to want to get in that football team and be a part of the success.
All the Chelsea fans are here together, and despite the fact that the buses are now moving away from our position, the fans aren't moving away because they're here to party, and rightly so, because it has been a tough season at times, but now all that can come out. They can just enjoy.
Well, it'll all come out in one go, won't it? This evening will be euphoric. And without looking over my shoulder, I know they're still there because the celery keeps coming over the top. So I know they're still enjoying it and trying to make our job harder. But you know, they're having a great time, and you know, they're going to drift around here for quite a while, I think, Gigi, and enjoy their afternoon.
And so, wow, Clive, you nearly got knocked out by a couple of celery plants there. But they are enjoying themselves, and that's the great thing. You've got young and old, they've come from far and wide. We heard Chris speaking to a fan. He said, yeah, I've been here since 9 o'clock this morning. When you think they didn't come round here till 4:40, that's a dedicated fan.
So the nature of the business, isn't it? That's what they are, dedicated. You know, I think we listened to John Terry there on top of the bus talk about this appreciation for the fans. And he'll know in his heart that those fans are out there since 9 o'clock this morning. That one got me, didn't it? Since 9 o'clock this morning. So, you know, that's what it's all about. They all enjoy it. They're having a great time, even if Frank and I are taking a bashing with the celery.
Well, that was interesting. That piece of celery bounced off Frank's head and it bounced onto Clive's head, and then Clive was just... But I just want to make a comment about the amount of people who are still lining the streets, Frank. They are still there. They're still following the bus. If there's no bus, they're just celebrating with each other. These are just fantastic shots and scenes that we're witnessing.
Unbelievable scenes, Gigi. This will go on all night. You know, the party's just begun here. It's going to take the supporters a long time to get, you know, home and wherever they've got to go. And you know, it's just fitting for the players that so many people have come out, you know, and spent their hard-earned money to come and show their support for the football club.
So the buses are still making their way along New Kings Road. This is a wonderful sight to think this is the end of the season. We're marking the end of our campaign with a victory parade through Fulham and Chelsea with the Champions League trophy and the FA Cup.
Fantastic, isn't it? You know, we said it so many times, you know, who'd have thought at the beginning of the season we could finish the season like this with a victory parade? You know, it's something special, it's unique for us. You know, we want to be seen to be doing it again as often as we can. But to be here now and to be a part of all this, and I think you just feel like it's a family. You know, we hear some of the pundits have been talking about the way that we've gone through the game last night. You know, we've gone through it as a team. You know, it's been a team, a squad. Well, we've seen it this afternoon. It's not only that, it's part of the fans. They've all been helping us pull us through it.
Sometimes you get to the end of a season, you say, what was your highlight? It's a no-brainer this time round.
Without a doubt, winning this trophy, there's not much you can do to match it. And, you know, as we've said today, we've had to remind ourselves that we won the FA Cup as well. But the highlight for me has been obviously the change of the season when Robbie took over, and the change of mentality of the players, because we had a tough run-in and we had some tough games to deal with. And basically the whole run-in, the last 3 months of the season, the games that they had to tackle and the teams that we've had to play and get past to achieve what we've achieved, I think that's been a highlight in itself.
Right, Frank and Clive have to do a job of clearing up some of the celery, so in the meantime, and while they do that, we're going to head back to Chris, who's in among the fans once again.
As you are aware, the truck has just gone past, full of the team, obviously. You boys have just witnessed it happen. There were some nice old songs being sung there.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Greatest day in my life as far as Chelsea's concerned.
Where did you watch the game last night?
I was just with family. You know, we just went mad.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
Up there, of the players who were singing, David Luiz saying he's a little bit tired. We can let him off that, can't we?
Yeah, blimey, all that money he gets, he shouldn't be tired, should he?
Well, I'm sure that has nothing to do with tiredness, but there we go.
Great.
What's your favourite song that you hung up there, that you heard sung up there?
Well, I like me Carefree.
Carefree?
Yeah.
Should we have a blast of Carefree now, people? Yeah.